How can poverty limit a giving drive? Giving is essential. Giving is very necessary that we do every other time, because when we give, we remember and show love to the community. We express our love to the community going further. But whenever it comes to poverty, poverty is power to disturb what is good. Poverty is power to dismiss what is good in communities and in different spaces going further. So before I go any further, I would like to let me define what is poverty so that you may understand what really are we talking about going further. Poverty, it is a state or condition in which an individual is lacking financial resource and essentials that can meet a certain standard of living. That's the definition of poverty going further, folks. This is the definition that I thought to share with you so that you may understand really where are we going in this dimension. Now, poverty has caused a lot of things to stop in different places. Because of poverty, people tend to react in different ways, tend to communicate differently, tend to do things unusual. But I'm so delighted that because of this video, you'll get to understand why and how really can this poverty limit the giving drives going further. Let me share with you 4 pointers that can be caused by this thing called poverty. Number 1, when you have poverty, you are only focusing on self. You don't mind who is next. You don't mind how other people living. All you think about it is yourself and your immediate family. Poverty makes people to always me, and never others. Number 2, poverty overcomes a conscience. By conscience, we mean your inner man. At times, when you are living in poverty, it's hard for you to think for your neighbor. It's hard for you to consider the needy people. It's hard for you to think there are other people that might need help in this life going further. It's always me. Number 3, poverty causes anger. Someone living in poverty is full of anger. They're not at peace. It can happen that they clap you at any time. They are harsh. It's not them. It is the poverty in them that they've changed that person. You find out that the person is the same who was yesterday. But because they're now living in poverty, they're seemingly different. Thus, anger rises in them. They no longer understand easily as they were yesterday. They will no longer care about other people, which you are under obligation to do in going further with this life. Number 4, with poverty, interest of giving, interest of sharing is no longer in existence in such kind of a people. They don't want to hear about anything called sharing, about giving, about charity work to other people. All they are now focused on, how can we receive? How can we receive? How can we receive? Can you imagine? I have just shared with you what poverty can cause in people's lives. Come to think of it, with that kind of experience, will you be able to continue in the giving drive? Will you be able to focus on the community? Will you be able to be concerned of how other people are living? Trying to work hard for the sake of the community, or it forces you to always focus on self. Whenever you receive something, you think about yourself. Whenever you happen to hear of open opportunities, you always think of yourself. Why not other people? Why not the other community that needs your assistance? So this is how poverty can limit a giving drive in communities. When poverty strikes in one's life, that person is always focused on himself and or in his immediate family. So poverty is dangerous. Poverty causes a lot of things to stop moving. Because of poverty, people many times are not together. Because of poverty, many times people don't think for one another. People don't concentrate on things that matters for the community. It is all about them. I want to take this opportunity to encourage you to say, in the event that you are found struggling in life, never forget there is someone next to you. Never forget to share with other people next to you. Always think for other people. Always bear in mind there are people that are in need in this life. We might be in challenges at a time, but may we not take advantage of those challenges, not to share with other people, not to do good to other communities. Let us every other time do well to other people. Let me tell you this other thing. There is nothing small that is not half. Let us bear in mind to always think for other people, to always share where we can, to always balance other people and pray for each other. Where we can, let's share. Where we are afford, let's share and reach out to other people. We are trying at our level best to say, come what may, let us think for one another. Come what may, let brotherly love continue. With what you have, my brother, please don't take advantage of the challenges that we are facing now to say, because of these challenges, I cannot think for my brother, I cannot think for my sister. Life becomes more meaningful when we think for one another, when we seek to balance each other in this life going further. Life becomes so tasty, life becomes so wonderful if we make time for other people. Today might be you, tomorrow might be them. So I want to trust this communication was of good help to you into understanding how poverty can cause a limit in giving drive. Yes, I hope you've learned something and you are encouraged to say, come what may, if a brother is in a need, see what you can do to help them. If a sister is in a need, see what you can do to help here. Going further, together we are one people. Let's connect and let brotherly love continue, irregardless of whatever wave that comes along us in this life. Yes, let me see you on the next one. It's ID Shalom Man. Blessings.